Alright, welcome back everybody. We had another freeze up here, so I was only about 10 minutes into an episode when I had a freeze up landing sequence once again. So what happened is we got back into space. We found the other two sites, and they led us to a hideout on Krendar, which is where we're trying to land now. We also got Drack's able to have a conversation that led to what looks like his loyalty mission. I'll explain that when we finish doing this one first. Is this? Yeah. Who's the Peeb? PB, no, get out of here, Peebs. Well, I guess this is as good a time as any. There was a problem on Eladin where a transport ship full of food supplies needed for the Krogan children is gone. We need to get it back so that their new generation doesn't starve. They're not actually hatched yet, but he fears that they might any minute. Okay, we're here. We want to make sure we get this stuff back before the kids are born and need it. I think he said hatched, so I guess they do eggs or something. I guess that would be it. Oof. Cool card. Yay. Home.
Heads up. Those exiles won't be on our side.
This planet is so friendly most of the time. I expected more resistance so far.
So, they got rid of their former leader.
The party just got bigger.
Whoa, heads up!
Get out of here, you bum. Whoops. I falled. Recharge time at least. Back upstairs. Alright. Alright.
This former leader, Yale, he's on Eos. He was their tie to the Nexus.
We'll have to talk to him to get to the root of this.
I'm saving everything we found as proof. It'll come in handy.
Between 2 different quests, I'm being sent to 3 different planets. What a pain in the ass. Alright, let's go. Also, I'm wondering if the freeze-ups have something to do with synchronization. Right when I had the freeze-up today, I was immediately starting to get loss of sync in connection with Origin. What? TV again.
Hey, PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back. Hello. Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge. I'm just going to come out with it. I want you, Ryder. More than friends, more than lovers. I want strings. All the strings. If you don't want the same thing, I know how uncomfortable it would be to say it to my face. So, at the beep, just let me know. Do you want to be with me? For real? Either way, join me in the meeting room, huh? Beep.
Alright.
So, the reason I wanted to talk to you all...
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. He just showed up.
She did ambush me, but I survived.
No harm, no foul, huh? I just want to say, whether you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop. I'm proud and happy to be part of this team. This family. That's really it.
Okay.
About time you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess. Who wants to help me clean it up?
Think I left the stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an Ungotten holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But...
PB, I want to be with you. Only you.
Hey, it's like how we met. My unguarded girlfriend on Aya is going to be disappointed now. Alright, let's get to Eos.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Maybe I can land on Eos without crashing. That would be nice.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
That's why we're here. Alright, fingers crossed, everybody.
Descent is green.
Maybe they'll fix this bug someday. Probably
Coordinating.
not.
Path is calm.
Yeah, we made it. Kind of weird the way it shows you walk out and then it fades out and fades back in. Kind of weird. I know they're doing sort of like semi-cutscene thing, and then they're fading out and fading back into the now you're actually in control version, but I don't see why they need to do the first part. Why can't they just go straight to the you're in control part? I don't need a little dramatic walking off onto the sand cutscene.
Is your name Yale?
Yeah, that's me. Stanton Yale. What can I do for the Pathfinder today?
Tell me about the three sabers.
Oh, shit.
Well, that reaction tells me all I need to know.
Look, I just didn't think anyone would find out about it, okay? It's something that ought to be left alone. We made a mistake.
Explain.
The new outposts, our supply routes, they needed protection. We couldn't rely on just you. I proposed that we'd save Nexus blood by hiring exiles to fight for us.
Oh, that was dumb.
First time I've seen someone so coldly calculating and stupid in one shot.
It was a risk, sure, but I knew Cochrane. We served together. I thought I could trust him. I became their commander, I armed them, I shared access to Padromo's operations. And then they took their new toys and went rogue. Attacked people they were supposed to protect.
I've dealt with the three sabers. They won't be a problem.
Damn, they're gone then. Shit, Cochrane. He was a good man. Once. Addison will be pleased at least. One loose end tied up.
Wait, Addison?
She wasn't sure Ryder would work out as Pathfinder. She was desperate for options. It doesn't even matter anymore. The three sabers are gone. Just let this blow over. I have to get back to work. We've got an outpost to run here.
Confront Addison? Do I have to do it face to face? I don't feel like going back to the Nexus right now. Well, I'll leave that for later if I can't VidCon it. If they insist on me going to the Nexus, then I'll do it after I go back to Eladon to do Drack's side mission. And maybe after doing the Archon thing. I don't like this hopping from planet to planet to planet immediately. It makes the game too crashy.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Although I kind of wonder if I can actually
Ryder, could we
survive
chat?
reloading the game while still recording. Maybe OBS can pull that off, so...
I don't believe it. Gil's reconfigured our entire nav array. O'Connell risked a dozen spacewalks putting that in place. Damn it.
Callow, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this.
Oh, here we go.
You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning,
You don't have the right.
All right, let's talk this out. What's going on?
I'm doing my job, and he's undoing it because... Hell if I know.
You weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
I can see how you'd feel that way.
Seriously? Look, Callow, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helios. Like the Scourge. If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
Actually, I mean, adapting is got a point.
The Tempest is ours now. She has to serve our mission first in whatever capacity we need. Gil, change whatever you have to.
I wonder, in time, will strangers be treating your achievements so carelessly?
Peace and quiet, finally. Thanks, Ryder.
Pride versus practicality,
Okay,
huh?
show's over. Back to it.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I don't really care.
A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it? I suppose the Tempest is just like any other ship, to be taken apart and put back together. Or she will be, once Gil's had his way.
Gil's upgrading the Tempest, not scrapping her. She's in good hands.
I wish I could believe you. But perhaps... Anything else?
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Alright, to Eladon. But then... Eladon. I wonder what would happen if I tried doing the EB mission a second time. I'm not going to, but I wonder how confused the program would get.
We're on course.
Gonna have to take Drack. Take him instead of Jal for now. I'm gonna get a lot of skill points to spend on Drack. I like that. See, look, that one didn't have to do a fade out. Okay. Here's the thing. Might as well drive over.
So wait, you're Kesh's father?
Grandfather, actually. She tell you about me?
Not exactly. She did used to swear up and down about a stubborn old fossil, usually while hitting something.
Stubborn old fossil. She's called me worse on a good day. New Tachanka coming up.
Alright, let's do the skill points. Wait, do I? Oh god, I have a lot too. Profile bonus. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna start spending whatever. Just to boost my profile. Sure, why not? 106 points. Alright. Production or... Okay. Introduction. I guess gave one time too many. Incinerate. Interesting. Didn't expect him to have that. Good damage. Inspiration something. Alright. This door's broken. Pain in the ass. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to fast travel out. Darn glitched doors.
Welcome back. The humans. Just clean my arm.
Been out to the sea about a wreck?
Too bad they don't have a fast travel down here somewhere. Alright, buddy. What's going on with these transported seeds?
Drack, sir, you're here. Settle down a second, Hark. Sorry, this is just more excitement than I'm used to. I tracked the stolen transport to one of Eladon's moons. You need to take your ship. Nothing we've got has stealth.
On the moon, great, so I landed just to talk to you. I couldn't have vidconned this or something.
How did they steal the transport?
I had the security system off while I was transferring a new sample and, well, they snuck in from the far side. Morda thinks Vorn took transport for a sample run. I didn't tell her otherwise. If she finds out what really happened, she'll fry your quads over a low fire. I know. Thank you so much for helping me.
Let's go.
My coordinates should drop you just close enough to sneak in. What are we walking into? A group of Nexus exiles. They're hiding out in an old complex up there.
Nexus exiles. Friends of yours, Drack?
We made a lot of friends during the mutiny. Guess we'll find out.
Guess so. Guess they're doing the takeoff for me automatically.
Let's keep our visit a surprise as long as possible.
Until we shoot them all. Right, Ryder?
Yes, Drack. Until we shoot them all.
This place is a dump.
Exactly what I'd expect from a pirate hideout.
Yeah, well, you've been hanging around the wrong pirates. They don't even have a lookout on the back door.
Most people wouldn't complain.
Be nice to have some kind of challenge. It's the least they could do, making us come all the way out here to kick their sorry asses.
Over there. Guessing that's the colony's transport?
Yeah, that's it. The seed vault better still be on board.
And if it's not?
I'd tear this place and everyone in it apart until we find it.
It's a plan.
Pirate hideouts. They're a dump no matter what galaxy you're in.
Told you so. These guys are barely worth the ammo.
Yeah, don't use ammo then.
You shouldn't have jacked our transport. I've had better fights in my sleep.
I'm sure things will pick up. They always pick up.
Now would be nice.
Around! We got a problem! Get it together! Stop them!
Wait, did I hear a roll?
Yeah, think Spender's involved?
It'd explain how they got the codes to the transport. Aaron, we're gonna have a friendly little chat, you and I.
Little wimpy pot shots with a pistol, really?
I'll teach him a thing or two about how to hold it. About time they got organized.
You get way too happy when people shoot at you.
People shooting at me would mean it means you get to shoot them.
A lot of interference down here.
Find your quads yet?
Man, Krogan love talking about people's nuts, don't they? I think that's what quads are.
How
Probably
about
talk
you
about
learn to aim first? You could do better than that.
Well, I'm not too far in the corner. Whoa.
This is just sad.
I think it's to go through the stairs.
what you're in for.
They're getting better at this.
Not really.
Hey, Drack. Why didn't you stay with the Krogan colony?
Kept tripping over the young ones asking for more war stories. Morda had things in hand. Didn't need a relic like me around, so I set out to hunt Ken. Stop hiding and fight, you quadless bastards!
Someone's trying the emergency channel.
Let's worry about it when we're not being shot at.
Yeah, be such a wimp writer. You can take a cell phone call while you're fighting, can't you?
Themselves into.
Themselves into being dead, that's what.
Over there. I see a path on the other side. Over there. I see a path on the other side.
Yeah, you said that already. Very heavy after all.
They're falling back to the building.
Like that's gonna help. Hello? Can you hear me out there? I know that voice. It's our botanist, Vorn. Pathfinder, Drack, it's you. No wonder the pirates said they need reinforcements.
Why are you here?
I was on the ship doing inventory when the pirates stole it. It happened so fast, I couldn't warn anyone. Right, quit messing around and get down here. I would, but I had to lock myself in one of the containers to keep them away. Pretty sure they want me dead right now. Of course they're warming up for liftoff. We don't have time for this.
Guess they figured out why we're here.
We can't let them get away. Colony's doomed without the vault on that transport.
They're hunkering down. Ready for a fight?
Transport or Vorn. We've got to make a move here.
Oh. Ah!
You know what the colony needs. Just point us in the right direction, and we'll get things done.
We need the seed vault, but it's useless without the kid.
Then we go get him.
Vorn, we're headed your way.
That doesn't look so steady.
It'll hold. Pathfinder, if you don't make it in time, could you give Kesh my love, please? Don't be stupid. Of course we'll make it in. Wait, what did you just say? Oh. I said love, didn't I? I'm gonna rescue him and...
Vorn signal is closer.
10,000 get on the line.
Oh, sounds like things are getting awkward in a minute.
my day, Krogan asked for permission before they went in and started courting. They didn't just hop into things without the proper clan traditions.
Yeah, okay, old man.
Tyrone! Get over here so we can talk.
I don't think so, Krogan. Stealing a transport was just step one. We're gonna destroy everything you care about.
There's only one thing getting destroyed here today, and that's you. And this place. And also your boss. And probably your entire crew. So a lot of things are getting destroyed here, actually, and all of them are yours.
Good speech.
We find Bourne, then the transport, then I deal with Rome.
You never mentioned Bourne.
Clan botanist. Kid's real good at making things grow. But he has no survival instincts at all. Miracle he made it to adulthood. Bourne, update.
They're just shooting at the door. So far, it's not doing much.
Neither being so far. Where are we going? Missing something? What am I supposed to get up there?
Ore refinery. Been centuries since I've seen anything like this.
Centuries, huh?
Sometimes I forget how young you all are. This place is just old. Bigger, creepier, not as safe as the ones back home. The legal ones, anyway.
Bourne's comm signal is up there.
I'm in the container on the right. Wait, my right. Your left.
Over here.
Hi, guys.
Alright.
Let's go.
Watch out!
No!
Only a pistol. Calm down.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
What were you thinking? Why would you do something like that?
He was going to shoot you.
The colony can survive just fine without me. But without you and what's in your full head, there's no future for our people.
You're always talking like you're expendable, but you're not. We need you. You're not just some old soldier. We know what we lost because you lived it. I need to get some stuff before we go. You talk to him.
You do tend to get a little reckless in combat when things get personal.
I won't let anything happen to my clan, Ryder.
You won't be much good to them if you're dead.
Quads, not you too. We don't have time for this. We have a transport to get.
I'm ready to go.
You stay right here. I'm not telling Cash you died like an idiot. Yeah, this'll do. Incoming! Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Drack, the seaboat is still on the transport. I hit the locks before they caught me.
Good thinking with those locks, Vaughn.
Thank you, sir.
Don't get too cocky. You still got caught.
Aron's starting to sound a little desperate.
Yeah, well, it sucks to be him right now.
Sure does.
Done yet?
I think they're still trying.
Looks like a mech suit.
Not gonna be much use to anyone in that condition.
There's the transport. Bourne, override the controls and keep the docking clamps shut. We'll cover you.
Okay!
Never mind the bounty, just kill them all!
Hard to get a good shot in this range.
Transport still there?
For now.
You're going.
I think they're letting up.
Nowhere. That's where.
Looks like we spoke too soon.
Finally, something I can sink my rounds into.
That's a lot of pirates.
Was a lot of pirates.
They weren't all broken.
They will be soon. Where were they hiding you? One down.
These things used to be a lot scarier. But then I got a lot scarier. What else you got, huh? What else you got?
So what now?
We find a Rome.
Looks like we're done here.
Don't move.
You,
I'm taking this transport.
Aron, you don't know what you're doing.
I know exactly what I'm doing, Pathfinder. Don't you worry.
I'm not the one you need to worry about right now.
Here we go.
I'll just wait.
Nasty.
Wait, don't come any closer. It'll affect anyone who isn't Krogan. It's pretty strong stuff.
Time to take out the trash.
You know you're a badass race when it's the smell of your food knocks people unconscious.
My first live specimen test. Doesn't last long, but it sure works fast.
You wouldn't dare! You're just bluffing!
Did you really just say that?
No, wait! No, don't let me go!
Yeah.
We need to know what Spender's up to. Besides, there's gotta be a line somewhere.
Figured you'd say that. Fine. Take him back to the Nexus it is. It's still not nearly as fun as dropping him.
I'll take your word for it.
I'll tell you everything I know.
Shut up, you quadless little shit. We're letting you live. For now. Let's get this transport back to where it belongs.
You're not expendable, Drack.
We are not having this conversation.
I don't know. No harm hearing him out.
I hate you all. Let me be old and cranky in peace already. Thanks for helping me get the colony transport back, Ryder. Of all the stupid things.
That's life on the frontier for you.
You should have just let me kill Aron. Would have been simpler, safer.
He's more useful alive than dead.
Makes sense, I suppose. I can still kill him later. I can't wait to nail Spender to the wall.
Sooner or later, we'll take him down. Just like Aron.
Hopefully sooner. I have plans for him. Oh, listen to me, Ryder. You've been around me long enough to realize this. The fact is, I'm a relic, a symbol of the past, when Krogan were bent on destroying themselves. Fighting, killing, it's all I know. For my clan, for Kesh to have a real future, maybe it's best I'm not part of it.
Your clan needs you, and so do I. We need to look out for each other.
You say that now. Just remember who you're encouraging.
Alright, that's done. So. Let's see. Guess I'll spend your last skill points while you're on the team. Like that. Okay. Into Nexus scroll. Okay, we've got two things to do back on the Nexus now, so we might as well go ahead. Get to... Yep. I need to either get physically to the ship, or at least get to the Nomad. Yeah, we're by the Nomad. Ship's here, but this is closer. Kind of cute little buggers, aren't they? Kind of crab-like too. I wonder if they taste like crab. Little garlic butter. Let's find out.
All systems green.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Alright. I already did.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Well, they actually want me to meet him at... Next time I end up on Krendar for some other reason, I'll do it, but I'm not making a trip there just for that. Okay. Go give this a try, shall we? Of course, this happens again. Okay, this is an experiment. We're pretty much at the end of the time we need anyways, but I just want to try this to see if it'll work. You know what? Maybe I'll just do it next time because I don't want to risk corrupting 53 minutes worth of footage, so...